I survive almost every raid in Arc Raiders because I don't shoot first. In this video, I'm going to show you how being friendly first is actually an advantage in Arc Raiders, and why you should consider leaving Prox chat on.
I think it was you, man.
I've been here the whole time.
In Arc Raiders, you don't need to be a PvP god to get ahead. Here's my stats. Out of the last 114 raids, 96 of those have been safe extractions. That gives me an 84.2% survival rate. Most of my deaths come from silly mistakes, like getting overwhelmed by arc, fall damage, and some poorly executed planning. Why does talk first, shoot later work so well in Arc Raiders? Part of it is because the Prox chat is just so good in this game. It sounds like you're actually talking to a person in the game, because, well, you are. And when people are talking, they're more predictable. It's the quiet ones you've got to worry about. Tip number 1, always leave Prox chat on. The reason you want to leave Prox chat on is because if someone does engage in a fight with you, the last thing you want to do is be fumbling around trying to find that Z button.
It's unnecessary.
Those few seconds can be the difference between being downed or changing the whole outcome of how this plays out.
You just doing the quest?
Yeah.
You're good. I'm not gonna shoot you. We're good.
Cheers.
But, yeah.
Oftentimes just hearing a human respond to what they're doing changes the whole outcome. Unless, of course, these are ex-Rust or Tarkov players.
Doesn't have to be like this.
These people are damaged goods. Here's another example of me being on Prox chat and getting overwhelmed with arc. A nearby player actually heard me and came over to assist.
Oh, you bastard. This is probably going to be it.
I'm coming to help, dude.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I've got a lot going on here.
Without his help, I would not have survived this encounter.
Oh, Oh, my God. Okay.
I got you, man.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Holy crap.
You need anything?
No, I'm good, I think. I think I got enough
Alright.
bandages here. Appreciate that a lot. Thank you.
Of course.
He made sure he announced his presence, what he was going to do, and that way I was not surprised by the gunfire beside me. This is Raider etiquette at its finest. When I'm running around topside, especially if I'm making noise or breaching, I'll often whistle or hum a little tune. And you could argue, well, that'll help them find your location or make you realize they're there. Well, they already realize you're there by the running or the breaching sounds, so if they're interested in trying to kill you, they're already on the hunt. And if they're open to being friendly, hearing you on Prox chat is the first step to a friendly interaction, so this often pushes them in that direction. Even if it starts out as violence.
They're up top here. I don't know if you want to do that.
What's up, Alex?
Howdy.
What do they call this thing?
They're moving to the elevator.
Looking to get out?
They did not like those grenades being thrown at
They suddenly became friendly? Is that what happened?
Yeah.
I get it. You've played a lot of games. You've got trust issues. Rightfully so. Well, the alternative is that you hear players, you turn off Prox chat because you're worried about them getting an edge on you, and then you look like the bad guy because you're the guy sneaking around in the bushes. You're the one not talking, and you're the one who's unpredictable to them. To really take this home, Prox chat is king. Emotes are the bare minimum. Even through Prox chat, people have a hard time hiding their
I like
intention.
leaving, too.
I like leaving. Are you guys leaving this year?
Maybe. We'll see.
If someone isn't being completely truthful with you, just like in real life, you can kind of get a feeling for that. This is why Prox chat is king. Tip number 2, speak with body language. Yep, in Arc Raiders, you actually can use body language to show your intent. Let's go through some friendly examples of body language. Stow your weapon. If you don't have your gun in your hand, you're far less of a threat. Walking with your gun stowed is the least aggressive posturing in Arc Raiders. Yes, you actually can walk in Arc Raiders, but that's a little extreme. A light jog with your gun stowed is totally fine. But if you haven't tried walking around in Arc Raiders, I really do recommend it. It kind of changes the feel of the game. It gets quieter, slower, and you can hear almost everything. You can hear leapers in the distance. You notice the flowers on the ground. You notice those mountains in the distance. And you can even sometimes pick up some intel. Now, admittedly, it could seem a little suspicious if they found me walking quietly beneath them, but it's a whole lot better than crouch walking around beneath them. If you haven't tried it, I really recommend you do. It really gives the game a completely different feel and kind of has a stop and smell the roses vibe to it. Now let's go through some hostile behaviors. I think they're pretty obvious. Shooting at people. 100% hostile. Running straight at someone with your gun out. Alarming. Taking angles, peeking corners, strafing back and forth with your gun out. Alarming. Hiding in bushes with your gun out. Alarming. ADSing on people. Extremely alarming. If you're on a hill aiming down sight on someone at the extract, maybe you're just trying to zoom in and get a better view. Or maybe you're an exfil camper. I think a lot of this is pretty obvious, but what I want you to think about is, how are my actions looking to other players? Sometimes what we do is create a situation that seems untrustworthy, and it creates the situation we were most concerned about happening. Sort of a manifestation situation where the thing you worry about is the thing that happens. Just take a look at your own behavior and just think about it from this angle. Would this look suspicious if I saw someone doing it? I'm not saying don't lurk and creep around ever, but I'm saying don't get caught when you do. All right, let's bring to my third point, pressure dynamics. Movement away is negative pressure. It's safe. Movement towards, especially silent, is positive pressure, and this is danger. So think about this when you're moving around. If you're moving into someone else's space, or even if it's a tighter space and you don't know if someone's there, the best practice is to announce yourself. Here's a clip where I was the person already at the location. This guy ran up on me, and when I announced myself to him,
How's it going?
he started getting sketchy.
You're not talking, so that's a little sus.
Let's look at what he's doing wrong. First of all, he didn't announce himself in the area, which is fine, he didn't know I was there. But then when I announced myself to be courteous to him, instead of reducing pressure by just continuing on his way or opening up some conversation with me, he chose to increase pressure on me silently. If he had done the opposite, he might have safely returned to Speranza.
What were you thinking?
Here's an example where me and my friend looked like the bad guy because we were not in Prox chat. We are running from the Rocketeer, and I make a push for this building, running full sprint. Because I was in a rush and panicked, I didn't think to announce myself before entering. If I had, it may have turned out completely different.
Hey, we're friendly, we're just...
Let's take a look at that again. Notice the delay between my reaction and me actually toggling the voice chat on.
Hey.
At this point, it's pretty hard to turn around a situation like this. So, it didn't. If he had started speaking to me and not been reloading, things could have turned around still. But he did not successfully exfil from this raid, and it's on both of us. If I had announced myself, then it would have been all on him. If I was in his position, I would have announced myself and ADS'd on him, telling him to chill, and it's hard to know how that would have worked out. But at least I'd sleep better in Speranza. So another increased area of pressure, of course, is an exfil. When you're approaching an exfil, you never know if someone else is going to be there. So I always announce, friendly raider coming in, looking to exfil. The last thing you want to do is surprise someone at an exfil by running in without announcing yourself.
Friendly. You friendly over there?
Let's roll, man. Let's roll.
Alright.
There's a lot of body language in this clip. I run out with my gun out, but then as I get closer, I slow down and I put my gun away. He returns the favor by also stowing his weapon. Notice how he's actually really chill and just standing there out in the open as well. And in the end, we both exfil and leave a lot of space in the elevator for each other to feel safe. I know, those paranoid people are saying right now, but you'll expose yourself to the exfil camper, now they'll know you're there. Well, guess what? They're gonna know you're there anyways when you press that button. And you're gonna find out the same way you always do. Gunshots fired directly at you. My rule of thumb at the exfil is actually to stow my weapon and stand around in the open somewhat nonchalantly, providing there's no arc around. But it's always good to keep the worst in mind, so I always try to stand near some sort of cover that I can duck and roll to if the need arises.
That is a very good point.
At this moment, you might be thinking to yourself, this guy only plays solos. This isn't even possible in squads. And while it's undeniable that there's more PvP in trios and duos, there's still lots of players out there who are willing to team up and willing to be friendly and coexist in the same space as long as you put yourself out there. But if you're not in Prox chat and you're having private conversations with your squad, these opportunities are far and few between. Here's an example of some player behavior that wasn't ideal, but because we were on Prox chat, we made it through unscathed.
Oh, there's. Was that
Hey
a guy?
guys, what's up?
Yeah. Cheers.
We're filming the
Although they
documentary.
did look pretty twitchy. A few things
Yes.
they could have done better to ensure friendly interactions is,
Actually,
one, they could have announced themselves as they were coming in. They really didn't use Prox chat hardly at all, which is suspicious to begin with. Their movement was rather quick and a little twitchy, which is also suspicious. If they were to run into similar playstyle characters as them, I'm sure that they would get in a firefight. In fact, I think they did over in this building. We could hear Raider flares going off shortly after. So that's how I maintain an 84% extraction rate while being friendly first. I used Prox chat, communicate, and present myself in a safe and predictable manner. Well, whenever I remember to.
You're welcome to come in, yeah.
We're friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all good, man. Come on.
I'm curious, are you more friendly in solos than you are in trios?
It's been a wild match. Holy shit.
Nice, nice, nice.
This is Jetpack Max, your friendly raider, signing out.
GG's, boys. Love you.
GG.
GG.